What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and we are back today with an exciting video for you all. I'm sure you guys have all seen it now, but Jubilee is officially in the game. She's going to bring in quite an addition to the Astonishing X-Men team here. Additionally, her Red Star Orbs is available in addition to her event being available for unlock. So very, very excited to show you guys. I actually was able to fortunately get all my Pim Tech guys ready to go here with the 5 yellow, so got really lucky. This is also considering the fact that even for the blitzes, when I attempted them, the most I ever got was 45 shards. So I just got really lucky in the timing that the Doom Chapter 3 came out, and I was actually able to farm Yellow Jacket like a madman. So that worked out. And then with Stature, you know, her event was nice, in addition to her being available with Cosmic. And then obviously Ghost being available in the War Store really, really helped. So just going to quickly run through my characters here, show you guys what their gear level and tier level is. And likely, I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to update some of this just because of the fact that we'll be attempting and seeing if this works out. But I am currently using Ghost right now in Dark Dimension 3. So that's why she's as powerful as she is right now. Just so you guys can get a screenshot of the character level. A Yellow Jacket here at tier 7. May have to bring it up and give him a nice away depending on how this goes. Stature tier 7 as well, but out of this cluster, I do think these 3 are going to have to carry because I personally just don't feel like investing gear, gold, and materials right now in Ant-Man and Wasp. So that's the roster right now. So let's go ahead and actually dive into some of the gameplay here. We got the unlimited attempts here. But yeah, they weren't kidding. Scopely did say that this unlock was going to be harder, similar to other legendary events most recently released. So I mean, the obvious one that comes to mind is the Ebony Maw one, where you know it did take quite a bit of strategy. I made a video on it as well in case you guys needed a reference. But like, good news is that this one doesn't actually require any kind of specific operator targeting, but we're up against a lot of targets where they do a lot of damage, and I think Scopely wants us to use the strategy of actually utilizing Jubilee and Bishop, the synergy, to actually try to slow these guys down. So I'll give you an example here. If we can utilize, yeah, so Bishop's special does provide the defense up, and then he does quite a bit of damage too. So we're going to actually use the special to kind of give Jubilee a little boost here, offense up. And as you see there, that assisted attack actually finished off one of the pyros. So that was kind of nice to see. Another thing too is I do want to take advantage of Jubilee's blind, right? That's going to be really notable here. And additionally, her ultimate also applies a stun and a slow. So I mean, this is really nice. So you know what I'm going to do? I want to see if I can stun Black Widow. And then as well, that finished her off, and well, it applied a beautiful slow on everybody. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. So once again here, let's see if we can actually just use this damage here. I want to take down the high damage target. So I think Pyro is actually worse than the troopers. Let's go ahead and finish him off, and it bounced off to another target as well. So beautiful. I like that. Applying a stun. Okay, you know what? Can we? Well, I mean, our Yellow Jacket's actually pretty weak, so I don't think he's going to be. Oh, sorry, that was Wasp. Not going to be able to do anything there, and yeah, I don't think these guys are going to be help. My side characters are definitely not going to be helpful whatsoever. But that's quite right. What I can do though is give my Astonishing X-Men a offense up here, aka Bishop. So that's kind of nice. Gives him that extra attack there, and we can use that to actually finish off someone later. So I mean, here I'm going to go ahead and see if we can just reduce that attack meter. And we have to take advantage of the fact that my Ghost is quite a bit stronger, at least, than everyone. But my other characters are pretty useless. Stature and Yellow Jacket are gonna get one-shotted, so they're just a punching bag, honestly. With that being said here, let's go ahead once again to activate the defense up and offense on Jubilee, giving her that assisted attack as well. That's beautiful. I like that. And then let's see here. Can we actually just taunt some damage here? Find the defense up. Yeah. Perfect. You know, so I'm liking the synergistic combo here with Bishop and Jubilee. We do want to take advantage of taking down these high damage targets. So I see Iron Man has his turn coming up. Let's go ahead and finish him off here. Oh wow, so it does a lot of damage. I am loving that. And then whoever has a turn coming up, so Iceman and Trooper are coming up here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually blind him, so that way you know, he's gonna miss his attack, which works for us. Because we want to basically keep our Ghost as long as alive as possible. So you know what? Actually, this is a great opportunity to use Ghost Ultimate to actually finish off these 4, bringing us to the last wave here. So, you know, because ideally the goal here is if I can get and finish this without investing in other characters, that's ideally the goal here, right? So, I mean, okay, perfect. This Magneto stun, so he won't be able to blind us. We have Bishop here. what I want to do then is I want to take out the guys that have speed here. So I don't like Black Widow, and I do want to take advantage of his ultimate as well. Let's see if we can finish off Black Widow. Unfortunately, not the damage I was hoping for more damage, but she's blinded at least, so that's kind of good. And then since Magneto's stunned right now, let's go ahead and see if we can try to finish off Black Widow before the speed up. Perfect. And then now that we have Jubilee once again, I'm going to utilize her blind, right? So I'm going to go ahead and blind Iceman so we can't do anything. Unfortunately, that's chance, right? So didn't work out, but we'll go ahead and use the special here, which should be able to finish him off. And then last but not least, Magneto's free now, so we'll go ahead, activate the offense up once again. Oh man, so this Jubilee and Bishop combo is actually coming in clutch for me right now. Since Magneto's low already, and I do see Sabretooth has his turn coming up, I'm going to go ahead and use Bishop's ultimate, bounces to Magneto, finishing him off. And last but not least, you can see here that I can actually just go ahead and use Ghost here. She's not getting as much turns here, but the synergy of Bishop and Jubilee is really what's saving my butt right now, because my other characters, well, they were just basically extra fodder for these guys. They didn't do much, but hey, you know what? Fortunately, Stature's stayed alive long enough to actually be here to the very end, so that's kind of nice. You know, she provides extra buffs there, and her dodges are very, very appreciated. Beautiful. So, and that just helps me with my Ghost staying alive as well, right? Because she is quite squishy, but let's go ahead now and finish off with her ultimate. Wow, there you guys have it. Took me a few tries at first, but I'm glad we were able to at least capture this on video for you. So that is the unlock right there. We'll go ahead, we'll unlock Jubilee, and then we'll just go ahead and look at her abilities, because I got a good sense of it already just from playing her. But man, I'm glad you guys were able to see like how powerful that Jubilee and Bishop combo. So definitely looking forward to Bishop coming into the game. And there you guys have it. Got the 5 yellow there. Let's go ahead and talk about her abilities, because we already got a taste of it. Her Firework Blast. As you guys already saw from the gameplay, she had a chance to apply blind. That was very, very useful. The beautiful thing about this is that fact in raids, she's always going to apply blind. So a really good controller that's going to add a lot of value for controlling the situation and managing the waves, especially if she has a guaranteed blind every time. Her special, Plasmoid Party. Gaining offense up, she also attacks the primary target for 80% damage, and that extra 50% damage from a random Astonishing X-Men. You saw how powerful that was with Bishop. Additionally, as you level this up, not only will she be able to increase her damage, but she also gains the offense up for herself, in addition to another Astonishing X-Men. As you progress in the level progression here, she's going to be able to actually increase her overall damage and gain assist attacks if you were to T4. So we already saw firsthand how much damage it actually did, which was very beautiful, and it's actually unavoidable and unblockable as well. And on the kill, it actually does spread one negative effect. So 100%, I would definitely consider increasing this to the T4 here if you guys have the materials, because the extra boost in damage, the fact that she gains the assist, I think it's going to be a very, very powerful raiding team. Splitting atoms. You know, with her ultimate here, we saw that she controlled a huge, massive burst of damage, in addition to applying a stun on the main character. So that was very much appreciated. On top of that, however, she also applied a slow, which was very nice to... this is very viable, especially with the sustainability of raids. You want to make sure you're managing those waves coming. The slow definitely helps. And as well, in raids, she's also going to apply offense down for 2 turns to all enemies. Absolutely unreal. This is actually really what's going to make it or break it for the teams, because if you have an offense down, it's almost the same as having a defense up. And on top of that, she also has a stun and a slow. A very, very powerful ultimate, really worthy of a legendary. So I'm glad they gave her much respect there. And as you guys can see there, it's only cost 4. So it's a very cheap ultimate for the amount of value it brings. And T4ing this also gives a significant boost in damage. So it's the 50% to the secondary targets plus 20% piercing on top of 100% extra. So 100%, I would actually consider T4ing that as well, because when she has those massive outbursts, and assuming she can get energy from her team, she's going to be bringing on a lot of damage for the roster. Last but not least, Mallrat. Her passive here, when Astonishing X-Men drops below that 50% health threshold, she's gonna find an ally beast speed bar 10% and generate ability energy for the allied beast. Additionally, on her death, she's also gonna fill all Astonishing X-Men with speed up, and on top of that, if this character and each Astonishing X-Men's turn, she's also going to have the ability to apply assist herself or Wolverine or random. So, I mean, this is essentially just going to increase the overall damage and viability of Jubilee. Additionally, on top of that, her being able to kind of fill up the speed bar, the speed for herself, in addition to damage boost. This is a no-brainer. 100%. Depends on how much you guys are going to use her, but the T4 is very similar to the above abilities here. So this is the one I don't know if I would recommend it, but the T4 here difference is that you get an extra 10% boost in health, which is pretty standard for a lot of the teams now with their passives. So level 4 is definitely what I would recommend to maximize value. Whether or not you want that extra 10% damage and 10% health, that's more of a judgment call based on how powerful your team is, your red star levels, and how much you've invested in the Astonishing X-Men. So based on this overview, definitely I would recommend her special and her ultimate. And as for her basic, as well as her passive, those are just kind of based on usages, right? Because if she's constantly using her special and ultimate, how often will she be using her basic? That's really your guys' call in terms of how you want to manage your team. But overall, really, really good synergy. Worthy of a legendary. I like her kit. I definitely got to use her more to kind of see how she's going to synergize with the roster. But with that being said, you guys, that concludes the unlock. That concludes her ability T4s. Last but not least, we are going to wrap up with an Orb opening. So jam-packed video here, but, you know, these legendary videos are very, very exciting all the time. So what I've done with my Orb unlocks, if you guys know that I've always saved up these credits here. And what I've done is I just, you know, claim these actually on the day of, because generally overall my luck seems to be better when I claim these before I open them. So that's just kind of like my little superstition, if you may call it. But with that being said, I have saved up quite a bit of red star orbs for her because I wanted to really capitalize on today. In addition here, you're going to see I have 30. I don't know if I'm going to use that much because I mainly will probably focus on these bigger ones with elites. So with that being said, ideally I would love a 3 red over 4 red. Anything more is even better. So let's go ahead and do that, you guys. So with that being said, I always like to confirm as well. Just make sure when you guys are going through this, just double check that, you know, she is showing here. You just never know the glitches in the game and the uncertainty. But seeing her with the 50% right there is exactly what we want. So let's go ahead and do this. You know, fingers crossed. My luck with the last event of Bishop definitely was not great. I think I opened about 10 to 15 orbs and I only ended up getting a 1 red star on Bishop, and just absolutely terrible. Probably one of the worst pulls I've ever had. And you know, definitely if I could take that back, I definitely would. But you know, that's just how it is. I've gotten really lucky with some of my 6 reds though, like my Ebony Maw. I've gone, oh, and there you go. Wow, unbelievable. So this definitely helps the Astonishing X-Men already. Just getting Iceman now on 5, that's great. Wow. So not what I wanted obviously, but I mean, always appreciate it when you can get the 5s. But yeah, I've been actually super lucky, so that's really nice to see. It's always good to see that the RNG does fall in our favor every now and then, but that's why you play the odds, right? That's why you always try to do your best and try to set your goals. So that's 10 right there. We only got the 1 red for Jubilee. So let's go ahead, open another 5, and then we could jump into the elites, because ideally if the elites can actually help me with my Dark Dimension 3, that would be a huge benefit for myself. Especially when health matters so much in Dark Dimension 3. The pools are massive, and it's definitely been quite a journey, but I'm glad you guys are liking the videos. I'm glad you guys have been giving me some great input and feedback. I've learned a lot of things along the way with Dark Dimension 3, so much appreciated. So you guys, that's 15 right there, and still no Jubilee with the 3 red or more. So my game plan was actually always going to be saving up these guys to open for the event, especially with her being a legendary class character. So let's go ahead now. We got some elite 4s right now. Let's go ahead and see how this is. You know, and ideally, like I said, anything better than a 3 is really what I would love. Just being able to take advantage of the fact that we have that extra 15%. Oh wow, so at least we're getting a ton of upgrades here. Stature's there. And, you know, it is nice that, oh my goodness, this is amazing too. Venom is definitely a character I'm looking to bring into Dark Dimension 3 as well. So overall right there, oh, and so looking really, really good. Unfortunately, just we weren't able to capitalize on that right there. But you know what? We do have actually 5 elite 5s. So hopefully I don't have to use them all, because it would be nice when you can save a couple. But okay, let's go here. Oh my goodness. So my goodness, these guys need some love, definitely. So I mean, I'm not complaining. A 5 is a 5, but you know what? And right there, the 6 red on Scientist Supreme. Hey, I'm gonna take that because I am a huge fan of the AIM roster. They've done immense value. You guys know from my earlier videos, they've always given me a lot of value for unlocking videos. So boom, there you guys have it. Elite 5. We had to push it all the way there, but going from 1 to the 5, very, very great run here. So just to give you guys an overview, got lucky with the 6 red right there, the Scientist Supreme. So another welcome addition to the team and roster. But that's a wrap right there, you guys. So a little longer than my other videos with the Red Star Orbs, but you know, not very often that we get a legendary video unlocked. So hope this video was able to help you guys, whether it be ultimately unlocking Jubilee in your first run. Congratulations. You know, very excited to try her out. Whether it be the T4 recommendations or if you just enjoy the orb opening. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for your time, for supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.